Hey everybody, and welcome to what may or may not be a one-episode series. This game is a game that I just picked up recently during the Steam sale, and it is called Please Don't Touch Anything. And yeah, I am going to just kind of start it right here from the beginning. It's a really simple game. It doesn't really do much in terms of intro or menus, and in fact we're right here into the intro where somebody says, "Hey man, I need to take a bathroom break, stay here for a moment. Wait, what is this panel for? Just stay here, I'll be right back. And don't touch anything," is the last thing he says. Because, that's pretty much exactly what he should say. So yeah, we're supposed to sit here and not touch anything. So the whole premise of this game is, of course, to touch stuff. If you watch the intro to the game on Steam, or, well, I guess anywhere that you could find it, you'll see that it's like, maybe I could touch this button. It couldn't possibly be anything bad, right? So this whole idea is that there's a whole bunch of different endings, as far as I can presume. So first and foremost is probably just sitting here for a good long time and not doing anything, which would probably just require me going AFK. Now that said, here it says correct upside down with like left, right, right, left. So that's something that I'm, paying attention to. We've got a 1 equals 1, 1 equals 2, 1 equals something, equals 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, equals 3, 1. Oh, great, thanks, man. You've really helped me. What took you so long? Something could happen. Really? Question mark? Like what? The apocalypse? You've got to have an education to run this machine. Let's go. So as you see, I got the first light here, which means that I unlocked an ending. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the button. Oh, you gotta hit the restart button right there. So now we're back at the beginning, and as you can see, we got a picture up on the wall, and there's actually, now that I don't know if these were here before, or if I just wasn't noticing them. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the button. I'm a bad person. Well, there's a switch now, and I don't know what I should do with it. Okay, I lied. I've actually done this already. This is the one thing that I did try to do. 3, 2, 1. And we nuked that city. So, I love mushrooms. Yeah, so that was the third ending. I don't know what the second one is just yet. But we restart the game, and we can try all sorts of stuff, like not flipping the switch. Or I can't unswitch the switch. So I'm just gonna restart. So what happens if I don't hit the switch and hit the button again? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, so we've got... Okay. Oh, okay. So that's still nukes. Okay, so pretty much flipping that switch and hitting that button is gonna nuke that city no matter what. This is why we shouldn't press buttons on panels. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Like, the first thing I go is this. And I have no idea how 1 turns into 1, 1, turns into 2, 2, 1, turns into this. So... maybe that's the pattern that's supposed to be here? What happens when I push the button again? Nothing. Okay. I'm just gonna keep pressing stuff. Now, obviously, I'm not going to enter every possible permutation. Oh! Oh my. Okay. Wonder if... okay? I have no idea what's going on. Oh, it just went full screen. And then it closed. Yeah, the game just closed. So I'm gonna reopen it here. So, and I got an achievement. We are watching. So that's a thing, and of course, so that's got to be like an Illuminati joke, and it looks like that was ending 5. So okay, wait, there's a number right here. 366? I don't know. So red did nothing. Oh look, wait, there's a code right here. 1 3 2 2 3 1. Oh, Jesus. What's going on? Yeah, you really do need an education. Pisano Leonardo? Left, right, left? Based on that? What's going on? Oh gosh. Well, we got a new achievement. Well, a new ending, I guess. Okay. And I can't do anything else, so... and we got a new light. So, that was interesting. I don't know if that's really useful. So what happens if I do that backwards? Oh, it's a palindrome. 1 3 2 2 3 1. So no matter which way you read it, you get it correct. So 1 3 2 2. Oh gosh. Unfortunately, these buttons don't respond as fast as I'd hoped they would. So 1 3 2 2 3 1. So this is a binary number, it would seem. Bender. Man. So the instructions are grab your screwdriver, grab your hammer. Oh, these are out of order. What happens if I do left, right, left on the bottom? I don't know, there's a finite number of combinations. A lot more finite than something else. Hey, what about this? I don't know, mask click. I had to click on that a whole bunch of times to get it to show up. Oh. Okay, I opened this. That eventually opened the hammer. Will this... Oh. I don't know what that was. I've discovered all these things. So this is just a click on a whole bunch of random stuff button. I don't know what this ending is. It's the second ending, I guess. Press the button a whole bunch. There's like an achievement that I saw for pressing this a whole crap ton of times. Now I just got it again. Okay. Awaiting input. What? What is going on? I don't know what to do. There's so many buttons. Okay, there's all the buttons. I don't know what it's gonna do. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you for... What? No. It cut itself short. I didn't even press anything. So, yeah, I got that. Interesting, I got that ending. Dang. What ending is that? Okay, I don't know. Looks like ending 20. Alright. I'll get the screwdriver. I'll undo this. I'll undo that. There doesn't seem to be any hints about this that I can think of. Looks like there's something behind there. There's something to do with this equation, too. So far, everything up here has been useful in some way or another. I mean... Did it in rainbow order? Reverse rainbow order? So... I've got a dead guy and something else. I don't know what that is. 1, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1. It opens this. What happens if I push this way? Oh! Oh, and that's down there. Okay, so that's not doing anything. So that didn't do anything. Useful anyway. So... I'm looking at this equation right now. 8x plus 3y plus 67 over the square root of 8 squared plus 3 squared equals d. Oh goodness. There's definitely a lot that's in this game. I don't know how complicated it really is, though. I mean, obviously it can't be terribly complicated, right? Like, something's... I don't know, man. 3, 6, 6? Maybe it's what's next in this pattern. 1 equals 1, 1 equals 2, 1 equals something. See, the thing is, if you look at correct, it's actually upside down. So if I rotate that in my head, and obviously you can't see me gesturing at my computer, this would actually be lower right. So lower right, left, left, right. Oh, ho, ho. Look at that. Oh, sweet Jesus. Wait, there's 6. Yeah, I'm gonna guess 276 is what I need this to be. And oh my god. Oh, wait, can I just hold this? Of course not. Like... Oh, and I have to press... Oh gosh, if I overshoot, I'm gonna hate myself. I'm moving my mic so I can get over the mouse a little bit. I'm clicking with both fingers. Okay, that's not even particularly useful. Oh wait, that's a 6. The 6 is red. Okay, so I can test 267 before I test 276. I like how my buddy got back a lot earlier. Okay. Looks like I can't. Well, it looks like the 2's not red, so I'm gonna try 276 anyway. Oh, 666 is all red. Which kind of makes sense. Look at this over here. That's 666. So 276. Looks like it just became a bunch of trees. This game is so weird. I love it. It's great. But what the hell? Okay, game. Whatever you want to do, I'm down for it. 1, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1. I don't know this game by heart, so D4. What does D4 do? D4? Maybe the values of X or something are around here. Alright, so I'm gonna go through the tedious process of putting this all the way up. All the way up. This is gonna take a while. I'm actually going to try and move my mouse to... I'm using my finger to move my mouse right now. And this way I can just, like, thrash on my mouse without it... Yeah, this is really random, and don't worry about what I'm doing right now. Let's see with that. This is not gonna actually end up saving me any time. Yep, this is gonna save me no time. Alright, so I'm just gonna go get back to it. Unfortunately, this is the best way of getting carpal tunnel. I'm just gonna switch fingers a little bit. I can only imagine that the end of the world is going to occur when this happens. But what, we've gotten 7 endings thus far? And it appears, I'm actually gonna count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, there are 22 endings. Exactly 22 endings. What they all are, who knows? I remember seeing an achievement in the list. Achievement unlocked, don't be distracted. I don't know what that means. Like, I actually have no idea what that means. I mean, I guess it's because I'm clicking continuously. Like, I could have started this and then given up. I don't know, while I'm focused on the game, I hit D and then 4. Just to see if that set anything off over there. I don't think it did. Okay, I have gotten an achievement, the Button Maniac. I presume that's because I've pressed this button so much, and I really do apologize for this being so tedious. But I do remember seeing an achievement that was listed as, I don't remember what the name was, but it basically said get ending 22 in the exact right number of clicks. And the one that had all the buttons appeared on the console, I thought maybe that would be it, because it looked like I only had to hit the new buttons. That would mean maybe it came up randomly or something. I don't know, we're actually closing in on 666 a little bit faster than I had thought. I do not want to mess this up. It would be a travesty if I mess this up, so I'm going to slow down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, good lord. Don't do this. There's got to be a symbol chain that's right. Okay, well, what if we labeled these D4, right? A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh gosh, it's not even that nice. Alright, well, something's broken here. I don't know what it is. I don't know what... Oh gosh, I really want to figure this one out. This might not even be the right way to do it, and that's the crazy part. Okay. I don't know what these symbols are. Swordfish... Crystal ball, maybe? Ruins... Time... Gosh, why is that one broken? Okay, I can't hammer that. D4 would have been too simple. Oh gosh. It plays a little song. Can I turn this... Okay, I can turn the music down. Like, ridiculously. Let's do that. Oh, that turns these down too. Darn it. Okay. I could hope. Because it was singing a little song. Oh, Jesus. Don't tell me I have to try and correlate these sounds with this song. Sorry, I'm trying to hear it. So it's only 8 digits. It's only 8 different sounds before it repeats. Okay, maybe if D is 4, maybe X and Y here need to be solved. I gotta bust out a piece of paper. Or sticky note, at least in front of me. Alright, so if D actually equals 4... Yeah, I'm doing math. This is really weird. 67 over the square root of 64 plus 9. Yeah, 73 doesn't square root at all evenly, so this is pretty much unsolvable in terms of like an easy XY. So 16 equals 8x plus 3y plus 67 over that all squared over 73. Good God. It's so... 4 root 73 minus 67 equals 8x plus 3y. There's no way that those are even integers I could use as coordinates for this. Okay, so that seems unlikely. You know what? There's a pentagram right there. One second, I'm gonna make this full screen. You guys shouldn't have noticed a difference. This might make it easier for me to see something that I'm missing, because goodness knows there's a lot of stuff on this screen, and it's all pretty important. At least it seems that way. I wish I could see what this was. Oh look, there's a key there. Like, no, not really. That's just an accent. I really hope that the pixel drawings on here don't actually correlate with stuff on here that needs to be pressed. Well, there's this... So there's a pentagram here, and there's like a bull head there. It kind of looks like, you know, something with horns, number of the beast sort of thing. There's this. Maybe it's that... 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I don't know, I was following this. I don't even know. So this is kind of what I was hoping to get to as a state in this game. Is where do you go from here? What's my thought process? And at this point, my thought process is running short. I mean, you know, we kind of ran into this, we saw this. I mean, I could try to make a star. I don't think it's gonna happen though. Maybe this is a good enough star. Oh my. My thought process here is pretty much anything that stands out here as something that might be usable. I mean, obviously, there's a lot going on here. We figured out that weird bit. We still don't know about the numbers. The fact that these are out of order makes me wonder. I wonder if this is D. I don't want to have to hit this 666 more times, though. I want to figure this out, but I just can't. I don't think I have enough information. Or at least I haven't recognized that information. That said, a lot of this game thus far has been... What if I hit it again? 1, 3... Nothing, okay. Oh my. Oh. This was not intended. This reminds me of the Binding of Isaac. This is obscure. These each take 3 hits. I think that would eventually pulled on the restart and pushed it for me. But I apparently defeated this fetus that looks like Mom's heart. And apparently we're eating aliens for dinner. Okay. Okay. That's kind of a shame, actually. I'm gonna have to hit that 666 more times. I actually don't want to do this number one. Now that everything's clear, I'm kind of looking for... wondering if this is supposed to be like a binary number. Because we've got the zeros and ones, and we know we're supposed to do that. So I'm gonna actually restart here. Zero, zero, one, zero, 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 one. Alright, just robot. Which I presume is like Bender. Okay, he's just gonna stand there? Is that the ending? Oh. Oh, yeah, it is Bender. Kill all humans. Alright. I very much like Futurama, so this is a funny reference. The robot there didn't look particularly like Bender, necessarily, and this looks very much like Bender, so I don't know if they're trying to stay away from a copyright infringement or not. So I don't think I have any more reason to push it that way, so we want to go here. Oh, sorry, it's left, right, right, left. No, it's right, left, right. D4. What does that mean? I don't know. Obviously this is for this. Alright, I feel like the colors... we could brute force the colors. It really wouldn't be that hard. Oh, see, I already did that combination. Brute forcing this isn't really what's intended, of course. But okay, so what colors would come first? Let's think about this logically instead of brute forcing it, because I mean I basically did all the combinations to start with green, and that wouldn't be very hard to do. Didn't take very long. That says green on it. There's a whole bunch of other colors though, and this ending giving a hint to other endings, actually that'd be a pretty cool way of doing it. He says as he goes back to brute forcing it. I think I got all those. Red, green, sorry. Blue, green, yellow, red. Yellow, red, green. Blue, yellow, green, red. Of course I'm losing track. Blue, red, green, yellow. Blue, red, yellow, green. Yellow, red, green, blue. Yellow, red, blue, green. I think I'm saying those the wrong order too. Alright, so I obviously missed a combination. Or there are duplicates, which would make more sense. So yeah, we're back to the beginning. We cut the red wire to get the numbers. I feel like this is significant. I just don't know what it means. I don't have the scratch paper to figure it out either. I'm just trying to think. The numbers could be this. That's Bender. I wish I could tell what that star was drawn over. I'm not pushing this to 666 again for a little bit. I'd like to get at least one more ending. I wonder if that actually has anything to do with it. I want to try and break every panel I can. There's no reason not to. Like, Pisano Leonardo, what does that mean? Does that mean anything? I can't turn this off. There's screws on the button. Okay. Eight, 3, 6, 7, 8 squared, 3 squared. There's no D. I have no idea. No idea what this is for. So I'm pretty stumped right now, and I very much don't want to look up any of these answers online. Oh boy. Interesting. I don't know, I thought I might try that. Jeez. I mean, I'm sitting here, and I'm sure that some of you guys have noticed some things that I have not. You're more than welcome to comment on those. I would like to get one more ending, though, before I call this video. We've hit 30 minutes, and I think that's about long enough for this kind of video, where I'm literally just exploring a game and beating on it, basically, more or less. This is actually very tough. I'm trying to think. Yellow, red, green, blue. There is no... Oh, there's yellow. We see red. And we see yellow. We see green, then we see... Oh no, that's right, because it's not that. We know that... I've supposedly tried all the single combinations. Man. This is tough. I want to undo this and push it back the other way. Bender. That gives any other hints? 276 was actually an answer, wasn't it? It actually caused an ending. I'm even starting to forget. I'm just gonna sit here and click this while I think. So I think the next big thing to figure out is this whole 1 equals 1, 1 equals 2, 1 equals blank equals 1, 1, 1, 2, 2. Oh! I know what that is. Wow, okay. The question is, where does that actually become a solution? Okay, so this whole pattern is 1. You start with a 1, you just always do. There is 1, 1, 1, 1. Now there are 2 1s, 2, 1. So now there is 1, 2, 1, 1. Darn it. This has to be... Oh, 1, okay, 1, 2, 1, 1. So then it's 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. 1, 1, 1, 2. Oh, that. Wait. Ah, now I've confused myself. So 1, 2, 1, 1. That becomes 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. Yeah, so 1, 2, 1, 1 is the answer to this. Where that goes, I have no idea, because obviously this isn't the answer. That's nowhere to be found just yet. That's annoying. 1, 2, 1, 1. Oh. As I say, we've got 1s and 2s. Shoot. There's no other place to put in a 4-digit number. I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4. D4. There's a lot of random tidbits still around. I still don't know what this is. I want to know what this is. I mean, it's a quadratic. Isn't it? Oh, gosh. Oh, I have forgotten the quadratic equation. That's not entirely true. Let's see. It's... yeah, no, I've kind of forgotten the quadratic equation. But what does that even grant me? That's the question. Does that even help me at all? And if I knew what D was... because it doesn't say D equals 4. And those are two different Ds. My hand's not even on the mouse right now. So this game has a lot of thinking involved. As much as I want another ending, if I don't have one in the next couple minutes, I'm going to just have to call it here. I don't want to, mind you. Oh, man. And it's all in the information that's in front of you. That's the fun part. That's the fun part. It is all in the information in front of you. Just massive clicking. Can I unscrew that? No, I already tried hammering it. Alright, so I was just gonna click this just to get all the way to $9.99 while I was thinking, but the sound is kind of annoying. Alright, so I figured out the pattern to 3. But... I don't know what that gets me is the problem. Why is there a 4-digit number? Oh, that. Oh, oopsie. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 1, 1. 1, 2, 1, 1. I don't. This is overflowing and going a really long distance. So I'm really not sure about that. Man, and then Pisano Leonardo needs to come in somewhere. I feel like this is one of those games that would have something hidden in here. No. Oh, dang it. That's kind of annoying. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. That's something that makes sense to do. Is reset everything. For anything else, yeah, this is the other entrance, or the other. Yeah. So nothing particularly interesting happens there. No, I don't want to deal with this. There's nothing else in the bender. I can only get so much of this available to see, because which way I switch that makes a difference. I'm gonna keep messing that up. It's left, right, left, left, right. It's like it knows when I'm actually paying attention to it. Kill all humans, the Buddha. This is pretty much all I can get without flipping a switch. There's no color hints anywhere. Grab your screwdriver. Grab your hammer. You can't grab both at the same time. I cannot double fist. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't want to do this. I didn't want to do this one. So I'm going to go with the guess that this will actually slowly bleed down. This is one of the weirdest things that could have happened here. That's a fun noise. I think it's just gonna bleed down and hit the reset button, because right now I can't hit the reset button myself. It started pooling at the end of the last one and I barely made it in time. Yep, I hit the reset button. I didn't intend to hit that with the hammer. I think I'm going to call it here, though, now that we had to start all over, and we have this wonderful cityscape in front of us, and now we don't. Yep, nuked it from orbit. It was the only way to be sure. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know this is definitely one of the weirder things that I have done, and it doesn't really fit the normal game that I play, but this is one of the things that I think highlights thought strategy above all else, because it's kind of, I mean, I'm struggling. Like, there is so much going on in this interface, and there's just so much to do, and so much information, and obviously some that I am missing. So I pretty much just have to like hit my head against the table until I come up with something, and that's rough. I know that's not necessarily the most exciting thing for you, the viewer. But, yeah, feel free to leave those opinions down in the comments down below. Are you interested in seeing me do more of this? Is this something that you just think is silly? Even if you're watching this in the background and you don't really care, I mean, hell, say that. Every comment I get from you guys is valuable feedback to me, and since this is something that is completely out of nowhere for me, it's one of those things that I would definitely like an opinion on. So, yeah. I'll go back and say it again. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this episode. As I said, I know it's a little bit out there. Yeah, hopefully, if you guys like it, you let me know. And either way, I hope to see you next time.